Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 7 will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Now at the plate, Chris Vasquez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center. Fielder, Chris Vasquez.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. One and two. Here it comes. Up and in. And this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Wilson McCormick will be next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as a pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either, but, man, they're coming out of the chute. First pitch fastball, they're probably swinging.
First offering on its way. Wilson McCormick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Felipe
ready now.
Sierra.
Felipe Sierra looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Working on striking out the side in the first. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in now, Craig Medrano. He's hitting just south of 300 in April.
Craig Medrano.
And a step off. Ground ball right side. Sandoval is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Digging in, Gilberto Lopes. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Angel Aquino. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Here now is Jose Rondon. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three and one. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Eldon Dunn. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Eldon Dunn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Sandoval takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Leo Velez. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And there's their first hit of the game.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Now batting, center fielder. Chris. Bat.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Standing in now, Chris Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Joyal moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Ready for another chance? Wilson McCormick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Wilson McCormick.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Felipe Sierra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pinder is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The batter, number 4. Designated hitter.
Into the box, Craig Medrano. And
You're
there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. At the plate, Gilberto Lopes.
Leading off for the
0 for 1 for him here in this
Second
one.
baseman, Gilberto Lopes.
And the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Joyal moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Angel Aquino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aquino.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Swinging a looper to left. Pena will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Rondon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rondon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in to try it again, Eldon Dunn.
Third baseman, Eldon Dunn.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him. Something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Standing in, Leo Velez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez ranging into the outfield. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Vasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Joyal moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Wilson McCormick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Wilson McCormick.
First pitch on its way. Fouled back.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Pinder is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rockhounds are out in front, 3-0. Garrett Lockett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Garrett Lockett.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rockhounds secured their 10th victory of the season. Number 7 takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, permitting only 1 hit in.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, a game of dreams also becomes a game of choices. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyway. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a longtime trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. Young players are the future, and teams do everything they can to accelerate their development. The 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well. A minor league manager puts his team on notice that the team brass are coming to town. Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. a young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series. With the season's outcome coming down to a final series, a manager chooses his words carefully. Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, these young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful skipper. A manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game. With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish. It may just be Double-A baseball, but to the room full of competitors who work to make it happen, it's a championship all the same. An unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization as part of a trade package. His name may not have made headlines in this deal,